Alright, so I'm going to be reviewing Spider-Geddon number 3. This is the only Spider-Geddon book that's out this week. Next week we have Vault of Spiders number 2 and Peter Parker the Spectacular Spider-Man number 312. So I'll be talking about those next week, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, so Spider-Geddon 3. I don't know how I feel about this issue. And one thing to note, if you look at the cover, what's wrong with this cover? Superior Octopus is here, and he's not Superior Octopus anymore, he's Superior Spider-Man. So, Superior Spider-Man grabbed the Spider-Man PS4 Spider-Man and brought them to the Earth that has the Japanese Spider-Man and his mech Leopardon. As you can see, he's fighting a giant monster. They go into the mech, and Superior Spider-Man says, "Hey, listen, we need you, the Inheritors are back, we need your help." And he's like, "Oh, okay." Then we see Miles Morales go to Spider-Man India and say to him, "Hey, we need your help, the Inheritors are back." So, we're on issue 3 and they're still recruiting people. Wasn't that supposed to be Edge of Spider-Geddon's purpose? I guess not. So, there are 2 teams, I guess. There's Miles Morales' team, which is the team that's not going to kill the Inheritors, and then there's Superior Spider-Man's team, which are planning to kill the Inheritors. So Miles Morales' team is Spider-Man India, Spider-Ham, Spider-Man and Spinneret from the Renew Your Vows universe, Spider-Ben and Petey from Edge of Spider-Geddon 3, Spider, which is the Edge of Spider-Geddon 2 girl, Penny Parker, and Silk. And then they mentioned that Anya Corazon, Spider-Girl, Mayday Parker, and Annie Parker are going to get some intel on the Spider Totems. And then Superior Spider-Man's team is Spiders-Man, which is a bunch of spiders made up into Spider-Man. The Web Slinger, which is the Cowboy Spider-Man. Spider-Man, which is a Norman Osborn of Earth 44145, which was an Edge of Spider-Geddon number 4. Spider-Punk and Octavia Otto. So they're planning on kind of, killing the Inheritors. And then also Ben Reilly shows up as well. They also mention what's going on at Spider-Force, how Kane has a team together, a strike force, to go and destroy the crystal that holds Solus's soul. So Miles Morales' team is gonna go to New U to try and stop the Inheritors' cloning technology. And Superior Spider-Man's like, "You're gonna do that now? This is suicide." And basically Superior Spider-Man's just like, "Leave him, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter." So the Miles Morales' team sets a bunch of bombs and they're gonna detonate it. Now, one thing really quick, we see Spider-Ham jumps down from a vent and there's this panel here where the spider people are hanging out. But do you notice something? Who the hell is that? Who is that spider? That's not on... I flipped back, I'm like, that's not a Spider-Man on the team. And then there's like the spider people in the background, and like, which Spider-Man is that? And who is this guy? Who is this guy right here? I don't understand. He just appears and then disappears in the next panel. What? So they're about to detonate the bombs, and the Inheritors obviously come and they have a big fight, and they destroy the detonator, and Miles Morales starts getting his face sucked by the Inheritor. And also it looks like Petey is about to get his face sucked by the Inheritors, but the Spinneret, Mary Jane from Renew Your Vows, comes in and I guess saves him. And Miles Morales says, "We're gonna die anyway, so you might as well detonate the bombs because we'll go with them." And then the giant sword of Leopardon crashes through the building, and the other team of Spider-Men come and help them out. Now, because the cloning technology is Ben Reilly's cloning technology, Ben Reilly basically destroys or stops the cloning from happening. So now the Inheritors can't clone themselves. So they retreat to Leopardon. Leopardon shoots off, and Spider-Man, the Norman Osborn Spider-Man, and Spiders-Man talk, and they're saying, "Well, what if we just, like, leave the Inheritors on Earth 616? And let them just hang out there, just strand them on Earth 616. Obviously that's not gonna happen, so there are no stakes here. So my question is, how are they gonna wrap this up in the next 2 issues? Like, it seems like this is going nowhere. Like, this is gonna be a 5-issue mini, and we're already on issue 3, and still not a lot's happening. So how are they gonna wrap all this up in issue 4 and 5? And also, why are we making a big deal about a Spider-Man Civil War if That's not really what happens. They just kind of disagree and then team up again with each other at the end. And also, at the end of issue 2, I believe it was, it didn't really seem like they were going to split up into teams. I thought they were just like, okay, you're gonna go over there and do that, and you're gonna go over there and do that. It wasn't that clear. Like, I thought they were just, you know, doing their own things to like try to figure out what, you know, what to do, and they're all doing their own things. I didn't know they were splitting up into 2 different teams. And by for the cover of issue 4, it looks like Superior Spider-Man's gonna be a jerk to everyone, even more than he is. So, yeah. What does this have to do with the Inheritors? What is the actual Spider-Geddon that's going on? What is the Armageddon? The Inheritors don't even seem like they're a threat. It's already issue 3, and okay, you know, they destroyed the cloning stuff. Yeah, but how are they going to continue this in issues 4 and 5? Christos Gage, you're letting me down now. So yeah, I don't know what they're gonna be doing with this, but honestly, it's not a bad issue. It's just whatever, honestly. It's alright, but I'm kind of disappointed. Alright guys, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, why don't you give this video a like and check out some of the other videos we have here posted on the channel. And if you like those videos as well as this one, why don't you consider subscribing to the channel as well. Stay tuned for next week where I talk about Vault of Spiders number 2 and Peter Parker the Spectacular Spider-Man number 312. So guys, I'll see you in the next one.